is that in addition to anti-hopping laws, in whatever form they may be, there needs to be other laws in place. There needs to be other solutions in place that must be brought in tandem with anti-hopping laws. Some of the good examples that have been talked about thus far, and I think we will be talking about it in the next session, is control over constituency development funds and potentially as well political funding. I wonder, Dato Sri, whether you have any views on this, and whether in your understanding, whether this committee will address these issues, the necessity to look into constituency development funds and perhaps even larger issues relating to political funding.
Well, this particular select committee is very focused on the anti-hop law and, related to it, no? But constituency funding, it should be something else. On hindsight, out of the MOU that we have signed, and now that we have our own, we in a position as given a fund, on hindsight, we should have demanded for an act of parliament to govern political fund, for constituency development fund. There should be an act of parliament, but whether or not this should be something that we want to discuss in the select committee, I think, no, I think this is a little bit too much for us now. And on record, there's only 2 more meetings to go, which is on the 12th and then on the 23rd, right? Okay, so, but I think really with anti-hop law in place in this country, that should catalyze to politics that is more and more professional. We should then context on the strength of policy offering that we are giving to the people and things like that, And therefore, then constituency development funds should be given to all elected representatives, respective of their political parties, opposition or government, things like that. In other words, we should not compete based on our strength of addressing welfare issues, but rather we should be competing based on the strength of our policy offering, our lawmaking proposition, and things like that. In other words, politics become more and more professional. More we should professionalize politics as we go along. That I think that is the aim and product that we are looking at. Yeah, but for now, just this anti-hop law alone in itself is already very, very complicated. For example, okay, if we say that the process of election is a contract between the voters and the candidate. Okay. Some of the views in the select committee says that the candidate is represented by the logo. Okay, by the logo, and therefore then logo is important, and things like that. But then again, that is between a logo and the voters, But how about an opposition party? I mean, how about the independent party, who just pick up any logo, things like that. It could be a punci, it could be ayam. So can the ayam represent that candidate, that kind of thing. So it's becoming bigger and bigger. That is why we say it's better to just have something now, make it as simple as possible. For now, it might not cover all the issues yet, but with the view that it should be addressed as we go along. But if you look at Singapore, I think it has served Singapore very well, that particular provision, and so is India. I think. So it's just that here in Malaysia, there are too many political parties, there are too many coalitions, and things like that, consider. So yeah.